The city of East Lansing has been building up, especially in the downtown area where space is tight. And this lot could be home to the next tall project, affordable housing. But that could mean losing a flat surface parking lot, and some businesses aren't happy.
This is Indian Summer.
The Wild Goose Inn is one of several locally owned businesses along the stretch of Albert Avenue in downtown East Lansing.
There's 3 rooms in this house and there's 3 rooms in the back house. They all have the same amenities, they're just themed differently.
Opening in 2002, manager Paul Martin says they've seen a lot of changes to the area over the years.
It would be, I believe, 5 or 6 feet away from my kitchen window.
And this could include a new project that city leaders are now considering.
This project came out of nowhere. There was a seeming lack of transparency that alarmed all the local businesses and many of the residents in this neighborhood because it affects how we live, how we shop, how we walk, where we take our families.
American Community Developers proposed a 5-story, 122-unit affordable workforce apartment building in what currently serves as the Bailey parking lot. A portion of the parking lot is owned by the city, while the remaining parts are owned by 2 families who lease the land to the city. The developers entered into a contract with the private owners to buy the land for the project. The current proposal would take the parking lot from 120 spaces to just over 30 remaining spaces. Attorney to protect East Lansing Access, Jeffrey Hank, says building on the surface lot and taking away most of the parking spaces for the surrounding businesses isn't the way to create affordable housing.
If the parking is taken away with the design that's being proposed, it could destroy most of these businesses, which are some of the last unique businesses we have in East Lansing. And it also takes away our cultural space for the art festivals, jazz festivals, folk festivals, all the things that we've become used to having down here.
The Wild Goose Inn isn't the only business to show opposition to the project. Hank says 20 other businesses and 210 individuals have signed a petition hoping the city reconsiders the plan.
What we're hoping is that members of the Planning Commission and members of City Hall and the East Lansing City Hall staff take the time to put together a proper project that is not going to harm the local businesses and residents.
Martin says it isn't the project that's the problem.
I'm all for low-income housing, but not the way they're doing it.
But their biggest concerns are lack of transparency, saying they only received notice of the project 2 weeks ago.
The Planning Commission agenda and it came out last Friday, and the notice of that meeting came out shortly before that. So almost all the businesses that we've talked to, again the 20 plus that have signed the petition already, were completely unaware that they might lose parking for their patrons.
Along with the access to parking.
As far as parking and the convenience factor, it would affect all the businesses on this block. Especially in the winter, not really many people want to walk too far in the cold.
And the future of local businesses in the area.
How do we make downtown East Lansing attractive, safe, place where both businesses and residents can thrive? And that's all we want to have happen.
The first public hearing for the project took place Wednesday evening during the Planning Commission meeting. People were allowed to speak out about the project for 5 minutes. No formal action or vote has been taken yet. Your neighborhood reporter in East Lansing, Michaela Temple, Fox 47 News.